Hey everyone, good afternoon. So Kim Kardashian just recently spent $6 million on a new house. Okay. The house between her old house and Kanye's new house that he had bought next to her. It's in between them. Why do I personally think they did it? I think it's very strategic. People are like making it to be something it's not, thinking it's personal. I don't think so. What I think it has to do with is the fact that they wanted to build an underground community. They want to prepare for the apocalypse, let's just say. You remember that in the Bible? It says what happens to people who decide to hide and go underground. Well, maybe Kim and Kanye missed that message. Just like Kim missed the message, it's not cool to put North in a fucking corset bustier top with flower see-through pants. But conditioning is conditioning. What can I say? But I don't know, that's just my opinion. I don't know if that's the truth. It's just my hypothesis, because she's talked on it before about wanting to build an underground location. So I think this is the start of that, or the end of that.
Plans for cosmetic expansion at her $60 million Hidden Hills home have sparked a legal war. The 40-year-old billionaire is locked in a battle with her neighbors over dangerous plans to construct an underground bunker and a subterranean wellness center on her property. In legal documents obtained by the blast, neighbors in her exclusive community have asked a judge to halt the construction based on the grounds that it may cause loss of a life due to proximity to gas lines. Kim's massive plans for expansion on the property reportedly include an underground vault, a subterranean spa, and an underground parking structure, in addition to an above-ground detached guardhouse. Neighbors were said to have fired off several legal letters asking a judge to halt construction, stating that the project poses both a topographical and catastrophic bodily risk. Kim's venture would require the flattening of two hills and compacting dirt, around 5,000 cubic yards, which is built on top of two high-pressure gas transmission lines. Disgruntled neighbors are complaining that the unearthing of dirt so close in proximity to gas lines is extremely dangerous, with others saying that if the Hidden Hills Association were to allow her to do so, it would be going against community bylaws. They are arguing that the neighborhood has a grading code to maintain its natural and rustic country setting, which would prevent residents from changing the topography in a drastic way, so that the natural limitations of the site are respected, per the guidelines. The first clause on the 33-page list of architectural standards, which was cited by a neighbor, reads that the purpose of the detailed guidelines is to safeguard the welfare of all residents, maintain and improve property values, and retain the open rustic country feeling, meaning that certain minimum architectural standards are necessary. At minimum, it was said that Kim's plans would cause irreparable harm to the destruction of two hills of Hidden Hills, before the issue of resident harm was brought up on account of the high-pressure gas lines running near the property. It is being claimed that if the Architectural Committee and Association were to allow the scheme's founder to move forward, they would be placing community members at risk of catastrophic bodily injury and irreparable real personal property damage. Moving forward, these two development projects may cause loss of a life, asserted a neighbor who referred to the tragedy of the San Bruno gas pipeline explosion in San Bernardino, California, in 2010. The explosion killed 8 people, injured 58, and destroyed 38 homes when the 30-inch high-pressure transmission pipe exploded. It was also added that the gas company involved with Hidden Hills posed a specific risk, as they were the operator behind the 2015 Aliso Canyon incident, the nation's largest ever uncontrolled natural gas leak, which resulted in 30,000 people within a 5-mile radius being evacuated. Though it is not known what level of construction has begun, a previously grassy hill near Kim's property was photographed as a mound of dirt in recent weeks. Per the community guidelines, plans are not deemed to be approved unless and until 1. They have been granted approval by a majority vote of the Architectural Committee, and 2. They have been stamped with the association's approval stamp and signed by 2 members of the committee.
Not to mention the fact that she was willing to pay $800,000 over the asking price. Yeah, I'd say something's fishy, and it ain't just her crotch.